Steve Rivers. Okay, Demnlus Johnson.
Not quite.
That can't change his name, he says. I'm Johnson. Good evening.
Good evening. And good evening to you all. My name is Demnlus Johnson III, and I am running for Richmond City Council. I'm a fourth generation Richmond resident. My great-grandparents came up to work in the Kaiser shipyards. My grandfather was the owner of the Savoy nightclub in North Richmond, and we've been here ever since. In addition to being a fourth generation Richmond resident, I'm also a fourth generation union member. I'm a proud shop steward for Teamsters Local 856, so I'm most definitely proud of my union roots. And my platform includes economic empowerment, community engagement, and most definitely public safety. On the public safety side, I feel in addition to reducing gun violence and increasing community policing, we have to increase mental and trauma health services in the city of Richmond. And in addition to that, we have to increase maternity and health services in the city of Richmond as well. That's my public safety approach. For me, public safety is a holistic approach. In addition to assisting with the external, we must also assist with the internal. And then on the community engagement side, it looks just like this. After November 6th, I will not disappear on you. I know many of you probably got my phone call before you came over here, and you probably maybe even got my letter, my palm card in your door. But I promise you, after November 6th, Demnlus Johnson will not disappear on you. I'm a young man with enough energy to get around this city and meet with neighborhoods outside of Tuesday nights. And then that last piece, economic empowerment, I think that's how we answer the biggest problem in the city of Richmond, which I think is the city's finances. Right now, we have over $600 million in unpaid pension. We have $100,000 in unpaid bond measures, and not to mention a stretch in city services. And that's police, landscaping, engineering, who pave the roads. In order for us to get money to pave the roads, to trim the hedges, and cut the grass, we have to make sure that we have the money in place. Our police are understaffed and underfunded. They do have about 20 officers out on leave currently, and at nighttime we have less than 10 officers covering the entire city of Richmond. We have a public safety issue. And in order for us to hire more police to work at night, we have to be willing to get revenue. So how does the city of Richmond make money? There's three ways that the city of Richmond makes money. Property taxes, utility use taxes, and business taxes. Hopefully with the construction of new housing in the city of Richmond, property tax will increase, but with the utility use tax, people are using cell phones. I can't force everybody to go out and buy a house phone. So the last leg that we stand on, in my opinion, is business. We have to make sure that we grow and expand businesses here in the city of Richmond. That's small businesses, cooperative businesses, and recruiting more manufacturing businesses to the city of Richmond. Making sure that we have industries in this city that can provide livable wage jobs. That's why under my economic empowerment platform, I call it the 2 E's, entrepreneurship and employment. We currently have a 25% local hire ordinance in the city of Richmond. It's been working extremely well, and I think we should increase it to 35%. So that way, anyone that wants to do business in our city has to hire at least 35% of our residents. And to get rid of the age-old excuse that we don't have the workforce in the city of Richmond, I'm helping to start the school-to-union pipeline at Richmond High School. And what that looks like is the students in Mr. Milam's woodshop class will be going into the apprenticeship program for Carpenters Local 152. And in November, we're going to be hosting a career fair where we've invited all of the building trades who I've also been endorsed by to come to Richmond High School to not only help out our students, but to help out our families as well. Because in addition to our school-to-union pipeline, I think it's important that our helmets to hard hats pipeline is shored up, so that way military veterans coming home from service don't have to compete for minimum wage. And individuals looking to improve their lot from re-entry also have an opportunity at good livable wage, worker protection, and good money. That's what we need here in the city of Richmond. We need to make sure that individuals have the purse to spend, and we need to make sure that we have businesses here in the city of Richmond that can contribute to our tax base. I serve on the Economic Development Commission as the chair. And so we've been working on these issues in the past. I also serve on the Citizens Police Review Commission. I'm a school community organizer at Richmond High School. In addition to that, I serve on the board of directors for the Richmond Museum Association, as well as the Salesian Boys and Girls Club. And as mentioned, if elected, I do plan to move Richmond forward without leaving anyone behind. And that's with my commitment to community engagement, economic empowerment, and public safety. This is why I've been endorsed by 2 former mayors, both Rosemary Corbin and Irma Anderson, 6 former city council members, current city council member J.O. Myrie, the California Democratic Club, the Democratic Party of Contra Costa County, the West County Democratic Party, Assemblyman Tony Thurman, as well as the former mayor of San Francisco, Willie Brown. And the East Bay Times recently endorsed my campaign, saying that he's young, but he's done his homework. And I hope that you guys can trust that and elect Demnlus Johnson III on November 6th. And if you already have your ballot with you, Demnlus Johnson III is third on the ballot. And I hope that you mark that box. Not only because, as I always tell individuals, this election is one of the most important elections in our lifetime. It is literally going to determine the next 20 to 30, if not 50-year trajectory of our city. And what we need are individuals in the driver's seat who's willing to make a commitment to the residents, to the business of the city, and to make sure that we move Richmond forward without leaving anyone behind. Once again, thank you, Marina Bay Community, for inviting us.